Hi guys, my name is Sahrish. Today in this video, I will be tell you about Sufi Learn. So now let's start. First of all, open your Google Chrome. Now search Sufi Learn and hit enter. Now click the first link. In most cases, opening a checking or saving account is not reported to the not have an impact on your credit score. The name holds true for normal bank transactions and account balances. That said, there may become cases when a bank will perform what is known as a hard pull when you open an account requesting access to your credit file. This can temporarily lower your credit score. Let's take a closer look at how your banking activity can impact your credit and the best way to keep the score of your as high possible. Consider your option before choosing a bank to avoid a hard pull penalty. Banks and other lenders usually make a hard pull or hard inquiry when you apply for credit. This action will lower your credit score slightly and temporarily, while the hard pull will stay on your credit report for 2 years. Its impact on your credit should only last for a few moments. While your credit score is updated regularly, here's why you should be considered about too many of these independent checks Credit checks several hard pulls on your credit reports at the same time can make it look like you are taking too much credit and therefore might have a hard time paying your debts back. When you open a bank account in personal or online, that good news is that most banks will perform what is known as a soft pull. This sort of information credit check when you apply to open checking at a bank has no impact on your credit score. If you're worried about how a hard pull might affect your credit score, especially if your raise activities weaken credit, ask a bank whether they use them and under at circumstances if they do plan doing a hard inquiry, it may be worth considering banks that avoid these options. How to protect your credit score? While opening a bank account likely won't have an effect on your credit, there are certain others bank related transactions that may lower your score, such as failing to pay your bank back when you use overdraft. Your credit score is used by banks and other lenders to determine how risky it is not executed credit to you. The lower you score, the more risk you represent it of them, and they shelf this risk by offering you higher interest rates. If you have bad credit, lenders might be extended credit at all. If you are applying for a home, car, or personal loan, this can obviously have major ramifications. So, as you are establishing credit, it's critically that you protect, have access to cheaper credit when you need it. That means if you are not sure whether a hard inquiry will be performed, ask before approving a credit check. You do not want to choose hard pulls to pile up. Also, you may receive many different kinds of credit card offers. Don't assume more is better, as each one you apply for will likely trigger a hard pull, which in turn can recently red flags regularly your credit worthiness in the future. Avoid overdrafts. When you dip into the overdraft zone, you are spend more than you have in your checking account. If you have overfilled protections, your bank will step in and cover the shortfall. They will usually charge overdraft protections fees, and you have to repay the money using a credit card or money from a saving account. Avoid overdrafts whenever possible by keeping a close eye on how much money you have in your bank account and never spending behind that amount. If you are something was frequently overdrafts, you may consider dropping overdraft protection. This means your credit and transactions will be declined when you try to make a purchase with money you do not have. It may be momentarily embarrassing or inconvenient, but it helps protect your credit. Read for a better banking experiences. Open a Sufi checking and savings account and start earning 1% every on your cash. Get started. File for unemployment. If you are lose your job and a steadily streams of income, you may find if you are difficult. Filing for a Filing for unemployment can help you replace some of the income stream and prevent you from filing behind what some. There is no published record that keeps track of who is receiving the unemployment, and receiving benefits does not affect your score. Be a protected spenders. Monitor your score. Do cash management accounts, do hard credit checks. Cash management accounts are an alternative to traditional bank account that are offered by online banks or robo advisors. As with traditional bank account, cash management accounts typically unlikely to lower your score. Open an account.